exciting day we have for us here. Day one of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the 4 slot.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
Irving, the kick out to Williams. Hit the tip and stay with the play. Irving.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
The crossover. Westbrook can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The offensive rebound. Leonard against Green. Lock at 6. A putback, and it's put back in by Powell. And it's the Clippers' ball. And here's Westbrook. High post, Zubac. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Now, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
On the wing, Irving. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Powell. Outside Irving. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It'd be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
A 3 from Leonard. Green with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving finds Doncic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Zubac. Doncic with the steal. Dallas again turning it over.
Clippers ball.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Westbrook. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Powell sets a screen for Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the
Passes it to Williams.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And it's Green with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Zubac a screen on Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in, night out. He's giving you his all.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Really tough to predict what Kyrie is going to do because he's so special playing out of the pick and roll.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Williams sends a screen for Doncic. And he's good on the three ball.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Pass to Leonard. Down low and stolen by Williams. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Stolen by Zubac. Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. George against Williams. Man, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Doncic passes to Pop. Outside Williams. The three for Doncic. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
The three from George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Powell. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in a power forward position. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
They get Russell Westbrook.
Team foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
All free throws good from Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Irving dishes to Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Green against Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Zubac, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. Powell with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Zubac. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Powell. Irving passes to Doncic. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And that one is good from Zubats. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Now, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
To the paint, and stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's Green with the three. The kick out to Irving from the arc. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Zubats no good. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Powell. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Now the pass to Zubats. Outside for George. Zubats with the screen for George. Back to Zubats. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
Oh, we have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers third.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
No good on the second free throw. Leonard, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The three for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the shot goes in. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Man, oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Doncic going to work.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Passes it to Man. Outside, George to the inside. Man can't hit. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Clippers. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity, either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, like, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. And now looking at that first half of play, what a performance from the great Luka Doncic. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell. Then there's Hardy, and it's Curry in at the points. Powell, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Kleber. Powell with his screen on Batum. Kleber, no good. Clippers trail by 14. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Brent Batum in his later years now still has a lot to offer.
It's been awesome to watch Nick Batum and the career arc he's had. A guy that used to be a high usage guy, and now he just plays with the ball at the top of the key, makes the right play, and hits key shots.
And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Down by 12. Highland passes to Batum. Plumlee sets the pick for Batum. To the middle. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist from Batum.
Well, bouncy in the pick and roll. Plumlee is a high percentage finisher in that kind of situation.
Kleber with a screen on Highland. Curry outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Hardy passes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And he connects with the jumper. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
A little bit of breathing room, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to look right to the rim.
Batum screen on Curry. Highland passes to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Kleber against Batum. Outside for Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Batum with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Curry against Highland. Kleber sets the screen for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Highland passes to Batum. Misses from short range. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Hardy. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Hardaway for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Down low, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Hardy. Dallas moving it around. Kleba with a screen on Highland. Curry outside. Kleba with the bucket.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Batum a screen on Curry. The pass to Batum. Feeds it to Plumlee. Shot from 12. The shot comes out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the shot goes down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Martin in at the 3. On the wing, Irving. Inside, here's Powell. On the wing, Irving. Fires from 14, and that misses badly. Air ball. Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard attacking, and here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Mavericks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Westbrook. Unable to get that one.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
George passes to Mann. The shot's good on the assist by George.
The assist.
George has got 3 assists tonight.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Williams with the ball. George picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And a deep 3 from Doncic. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 23.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Powell. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Down low, Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. George looking around. Passes to Mann.
Dallas foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And Doncic, here we go. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving way outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Williams passes to Doncic. Back to Williams. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
George passes to Mann, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for the Clippers, Terrence Mann. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the end.
Basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, you know, some second rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Curry, out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Lively with the bucket.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
The three from Curry gets the three ball to go. Curry's got 6 points.
Steph Curry's ability to shoot the basketball off the dribble may be as special as we've ever seen in the history of the league.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Wiggins finds Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Curry passes to Looney. The layup misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Williams, a screen on Curry. Doncic passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
19-footer. Back to Green. Lets it fly. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Curry surveys. And he drives in. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Here's the pick. Here's Green. Not going to go that time.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Outside, Green. Williams, a screen on Curry. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Luka from way downtown.
Here's Wiggins, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
Come on, Looney. That's his.
That's good from Doncic. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad. Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Warriors with the rebound. 36 seconds left to play in the first. On the attack, Curry laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drive.
Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Thompson. It's tipped. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic puts up a deep 3.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. EA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Alec. And that one's good. Irving.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Curry passes to Looney. Oh, Looney, cool and calm at the rim. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they've produced superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. Now Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has become adept at knowing how to get separation and get his shot off. That's a nice pick and roll play.
And he gets the bucket.
This guy is a pick your poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Thompson against Irving. Green with a screen on Green. Wiggins for 3. Williams grabs the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. He's defended by Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Thompson finds Curry over Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The kick out to Wiggins. Curry passes to Wiggins. Down low. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Curry against Doncic. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Pass to Looney. Curry against Doncic. Outside for Green. To the wing on the left. And the 3 off target. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Green with the ball. On the wing, Green. Now Doncic. He's defended by Looney. Puts up a deep 3. Doncic, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Looney. And here's Curry for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Green missing. And
And that concludes the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 7. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be.
And a look now at some. And that's a wrap-up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
They've got Tim Hardaway. Hardy is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Hardaway, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Hardy, pass to Curry. It's stolen by Saric. In transition, here come the Warriors. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, after 941 days sidelined by an ACL and then an Achilles tear, Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I'm more relaxed, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard, and all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Powell. For three, Hardaway sinks the tray. Hardaway's got himself on the board with a three there.
This guy's so confident with his motion. Tim Hardaway Jr. looking unconscious.
Ball passes to Saric. Outside Kuminga. Saric with it. Powell covers. 6 to shoot. Back to Kuminga. From downtown. Mavericks with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Kleber against Kuminga. Kleber passes to Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
The kick out to Paul. Kuminga with a screen on Curry. Paul into the lane.
Is there anybody better than Chris Paul at putting the ball on time and on target?
Powell in the post. Saric covers. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 2. Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Saric. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kleber against Kuminga. The kick out. Curry. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Paul. To the inside. Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Kleber with a screen. The 3, Hardy. Hauled in by Paul. The Warriors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pass to Saric. Saric, a screen on Curry. Ball passes to Saric. Payton up top. Shot clock at 6. And Saric throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Paul. An easy 2 on the layup. And now a 4-point Warrior lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. There's a screen by Kuminga. Moody passes to Kuminga. Here's Moody. Back to Kuminga. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
The shot that time not on target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Doncic against Curry. Curry from inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Right side, Irving. And here's Doncic. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Kicks it to Doncic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Curry. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
NBA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry against Doncic. Pass to Looney. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Wiggins passes to Curry. The 3. It's not going to go for him. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Lively. Irving against Thompson. Williams with the screen. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thompson scanning the floor. Play drives. The kick out to Wiggins. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Green finds Looney. Green with a screen on Doncic. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Doncic, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Thompson with a steal. Wiggins outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Looney, a screen on Irving. Thompson passes to Looney. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
The kick out to Williams. Doncic against Curry. Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here comes Luka. Inside. Here's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
54 seconds left in the final quarter. The kick out to Wiggins, to the paint. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Irving, screen on Curry. Outside Irving. Doncic into the lane.
Simply cannot throw up that elite stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Doncic, a screen on Thompson. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Oh, the trifecta!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Out to Thompson. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Thompson. Oh, no good! And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the...
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Higgins is out there with Kevon Looney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
Green with a screen for Thompson. With the drive, and Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
George against Thompson. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Zubac a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac kicks to George. Good on the shot.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Stolen by Westbrook. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Zubac, that's good.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Westbrook. To the paint. Green kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, the screen. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Curry passes to Green. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And the pass to Zubac. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one, good.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers for Looney. Last year, getting it done. He was around 7 points per, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson finds Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. There's the drive. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Green's got 6 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's man. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Fires away from outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Warriors ball.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Thompson outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And I like the pass from there, wanting to hit the guys right in their spots.
George against Thompson. There's the pick. Here he goes. Looney kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Aggressive move by Leonard. He's like a shark. The expression never changes, but the intent always there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Green slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. In the corner, George with it. Stolen by Thompson. And no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard with the steal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team. It's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
Just good basketball IQ there by Westbrook, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Stephen Curry. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 29 points a game last season. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Green. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Looney.
Sometimes the basics are all you need. Draymond runs a fundamental play to a great effect.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Man passes to Zubac. A second chance effort. And that one is off. Great tee that time from Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry buries the 3 shot.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Man. It's rebounded by Golden State. And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Leonard with this screen on Green. To the middle. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins, and that one's good. Leonard.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
Green kicks to Curry. Passes it to Looney. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Mann, headed by Green. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Curry kicks to Green. Launches from deep. Here's Looney. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Man. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 11. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry in the lane. Green passes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Right side, Leonard. Got it off in time, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
We've seen Wiggins play suffocating defense against.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are pudding pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Warriors. Thank you for being with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Payton II. Moody is out there with Paul. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Saric in at the 5 spot. Kuminga sends a screen for Payton. Now the pass to Moody. Hit by Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Martin.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fifth on the list, Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too. And, RJ, with Gary Payton II, he has one of the most inspiring success stories in our league.
Undrafted in 2016, he spent 5 years grinding in the G League, but he finally broke through in 2022. His defense was a major factor for the Warriors championship run.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Kuminga sets a screen for Paul. Batum grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Batum a screen on Payton. Martin dishes to Batum. The layup missed.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Saric a screen on Powell. Moody the pass to Saric. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Highland. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Moody. Hit by Kuminga. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Charge a screen on Batum. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Batum. Kept alive. Here's Saric. It's not going to go for him. Clippers leading by 12. Island with it. He's got 8. Batum, good. Batum's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Paul looking around. Kuminga finds Paul. Saric with the screen for Paul. With the shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Plumlee. Here's Highland. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Man in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George against Thompson. Outside Westbrook. Shoots from 12. Just 5 on the clock. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson hammers it down.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Curry against Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Looney with the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Thompson. George passes to Zubac. Outside for George. Back to Zubac. And it's good. 2 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard the pass to man. George against Thompson. Man. Second shot opportunity. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wiggins drives in.
Just a pure two-way score. Wiggins showing it on that drive.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George against Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard looking over the floor. Inside. Zubac no good. Warriors trail by 14. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Green with a screen for Curry. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
He can take over games. Draymond doing just that in this one.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. George passes to Zubac. Yep, it counts. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Curry passes to Looney, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Green with a screen on Leonard. Wiggins from outside. Good D that time from Leonard.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Westbrook against Curry. Down low. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Driving the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first.
The Warriors.
To have you with us on this journey. And nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, here's Doncic. Plumlee pulls down the board. To the middle, here's Mann. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Williams, a screen on Westbrook. From deep, here's Doncic. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Westbrook taking his time here. Out to Leonard. Pass to Mann. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The try by Irving. That one no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Takes it inside. Westbrook, that's good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
Doncic outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. 6 to shoot, and Doncic puts up a deep 3.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without fouling.
Williams from long range.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Man misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Kicks it to Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Up again. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Los Angeles. Inside. Mavericks with the rebound. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender. They're really working the paint now.
The Mavericks trailing. Irving looking around. Powell sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. Irving, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Williams. Irving against George. Powell outside, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Powell, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Hardaway. It's stolen by Leonard. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving to the basket. Here's Mann. That shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Powell for 3. Doncic outside. Williams with the screen to the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. They've been fantastic pushing. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Mason Plumlee out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Plumlee, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. From deep, here's Doncic. Williams misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Plumlee's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Mann. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first one falls. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Outside for Irving. Williams, a screen on George. Irving for 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They set a pick. Leonard for three. They get it back. Clanks the putback jam. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Basket's good. Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
George against Irving. And he's going for the lob. And it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard for three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hardaway. Coming off a 12-point game. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Hardaway.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard from outside the arc. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Outside Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's the break. And George with the jam.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Williams. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. Westbrook against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
George outside. Takes a 13-footer. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now Westbrook. Leonard outside. 3-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Williams with the screen. There's the triple. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by.
Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any...
All right, let's focus on the half of play we just saw. It's proving to be an uphill battle for the Mavericks. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head...
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Mavericks trailing. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Maxi Kleber. Seth Curry is out there with Hardy. Then it's Green, and it's Lively in at the 5.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Highland, here we go. Kleber against Batum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so he makes both from the line. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Uncovered. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Highland. Pass to Batum. On the take. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds you. Great feel for the game.
Curry passes to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
To the inside. They swipe it. Curry against Highland. Pass to Hardy. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Kleber, screen on Powell. The 3, Hardy. They get the rebound. Back to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. For 3, Hardy. The Clippers grab the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Batum. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just short of my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team. You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything. Batum is a valuable cog who plays his role well.
And he's going for the oop here.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Zubac with a screen on Kleber. Powell outside. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Bouncing up with ease. Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
And Batum over to help. Lively passes to Kleber. Inside. By himself. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Second team foul.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers, leading by 5. It's Martin on the wing. 56 seconds left in the third. Zubac's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's Curry for three. Lively. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Highland. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Hardy. Releases. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Highland looking for an opening. Batum left side. Takes a three. Here's Zubac. 3 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take...
And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Terrence Mann is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
George against Hardaway. Back to Mann. Leonard left side. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Powell sets a screen. Williams finds Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. They set the screen. Back to Mann. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Williams misses. The Clippers have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Williams from long range. Here's Powell. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Kicks it to George. From deep three-point land. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. George with a steal. From behind the arc. Leonard can't get it to go. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Powell. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Westbrook against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's man. Powell covers. Plumlee a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Mavericks basketball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Doncic down the lane. Good on the shot.
No let up at all. Doncic relentless. He's going to get his. You can count on it.
Pass to Plumlee. Powell against Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Leonard's shot's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Doncic, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
3-pointer. Drills it from deep. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, all right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the
69, the Mavericks. 53.
brand new season of NBA basketball. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. And it's Lively in its center. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Warriors with possession here. They set the screen. Lock at 6. Count that one. Curry's got 5 points so far.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races. And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Williams with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Green drives in. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Stolen by Thompson. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's Wiggins missing. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Basket good.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Doncic against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. To the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry against Doncic. Curry attacking and stolen by Irving. Stolen by Thompson. And here comes the break. They double team Curry. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And I think just everyone around basketball wanting to get Klay Thompson back to 100% health. I mean, this guy is a force and a lights-out scorer from all areas on the floor.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Hardaway passes to Lively. On the wing, Doncic. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
One more time for your Keith S. Raker.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 7.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
And stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Lively. The 3 for Doncic. And that one released in time, but no good.
I like Kevon Looney's approach that time. Gets fit.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Looney. Passes it to Lively. Shot clock at 6. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, is something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Now here's Thompson. Just could not put it together in that loss to San Antonio.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Irving against Thompson. Outside Hardaway. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Any coach likes it when a guard gets in there and stays active on the glass. Hardaway Jr. did it that time.
Here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Doncic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Williams. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Timeout.
Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Now, here's Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Thompson. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's Green. To the left side wing. Looney finds Curry. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Irving a screen on Curry. The kick out to Irving. Outside Williams. Williams has a screen for Irving. Goes back up. 5 on the clock. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
So you got to stay in front of Clay. If you're going under the screen and he recognizes that, you're going to get scored on.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Irving surveying the floor. Williams a screen on Thompson. Irving passes to Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He's off on the second. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Here's Looney. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat. Up 8. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look here now at the Mavericks. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we...
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Mavericks.
The rebounding numbers tell the story.
Thanks for spending half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Seth Curry is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harden. The Warriors making the shot. And he misses his first shot. When you look at Chris Paul, Brett, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Curry with the bucket.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 7. Paul outside. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Kleber with a screen on Paul. Curry passes to Kleber. Paul with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And here we go. Here's Kuminga. The pass to Moody. Kicks it to Kuminga. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hardy, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Now the feed to Payton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Payton passes to Moody. Paul outside. Inside. Powell with the steal. Here's the 3. And no good that time. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Feeds to Sharge. Pass to Kuminga. Into the lane. And Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by Sharge. And that one's good. Hardy.
Three-pointer.
And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the middle. Here's Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. Here's Powell.
Saric working his way over to provide some extra coverage that time.
Payton against Green. Paul dishes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Green kicks to Kleba. Back to Green. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. And a deep 3 from Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State basketball.
And here's Sharge. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Here's Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Sharge. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Moody. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5.
Ooh, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Paul looking over the floor. Over in the corner. Looney. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A deep 3 from Thompson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
We're playing fine. Everything's good.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard pair is Paul and Thompson. The post pair for him, it's Green and Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
Now, when Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Paul against Doncic. And Paul gets it to go in. And the Warriors lead by 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Green. Doncic against Paul. Back to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
CP3 with that court awareness is legendary, exceptional at realizing when his guys are wide open.
Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Ball finds Thompson. Green taking his time here. Pass to Wiggins. And they pick up 2. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The 3 for Doncic. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Draymond Green making a good call that time in the open court.
Mavericks trail by 7. Williams for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Ball against Doncic. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They set the pick. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, letting it grip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. Williams kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. Williams can't get it to go. Timeout called the Warriors. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Paul. I now attend it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a good look from play right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the 4th. Doncic against Curry. Out to Thompson. Green, the screen. The tray. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. They set the pick. Out to Hardaway. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Warriors leading by 8. Wiggins finds Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Green, no luck.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
The 3 for Doncic. Williams against Green. Back to Doncic. From downtown. Great tee that time from Curry.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Green slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside Curry.
Dallas foul. Lively. Third personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. The drive by Thompson. He's got space. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Green, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no.
David, thank you is over. That concludes the first game.
70.
sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. 2 NBA great, and Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday, and you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Terrence Mann is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Curry passes to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Showing off the vision, Stephen Curry wasted no time finding his open man.
And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Plumlee. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. And Leonard with the layup.
His tremendous hands are part of what makes Kawhi effective inside. That's why they call him the Claw.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
Here's Green. Got a hand on it. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Curry. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen on Curry. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Looney with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Looney, a screen on George. Thompson passes to Looney. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Not just a scorer, Clay is also a capable passer who loves involving teammates.
Down low. Here's Mann. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mann's got his second basket of the game. Curry against Westbrook. Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Curry passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
What a find by Steph. Coming off the pick and roll, he does a great job of staying under control.
Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of matching threes.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Thompson. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Plumlee, a screen on Green. To the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice recognition there by Paul George. Just getting the ball to the open man.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these.
The previous play is under review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second, Mason Plumlee.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
That free throw, no good.
And Mason Plumlee doesn't turn many heads with his play, but he's a workhorse on the floor.
Grant, he's a fantastic rebounder, always has been. Underrated facilitator at the center spot, and he can fit into any team.
Westbrook against Curry. Looney, a screen on Westbrook. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, coming off the big, tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
Pass to Man. The three is up. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Man's got his third bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Curry, that's good.
Even if you stay attached to Curry beyond the arc, that might not be enough. He's that good.
Westbrook with it. Green picks him up. Plumlee, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love it. That's great teamwork on the pick and roll. Then Draymond finished strong.
Westbrook against Thompson. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 11.
Crafty play by Steph Curry inside. He used his IQ on that one.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And finished off by Westbrook.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim.
Wiggins outside. Curry surveys to the middle. And stolen by Leonard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Klay Thompson is able to go on scoring stretches like few players in NBA history. He said, quote, once you see it go straight through the net, that's when you're in the zone. At the beginning of the game, you hold your follow through. Once you feel like you can't miss, you shoot real quick, and that's a great feeling. You feel on top of the world. BA?
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Alec. Knocks down the long J. It seems like rookies these days get more playing time right away compared to past generations. But, Smitty, you were relied on immediately.
Yeah, I was a top 5 pick for the Miami Heat, and they were only in their 4th season as an expansion team. So I knew I was going to get a chance to play. I just wasn't sure how much.
Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the basket by Plumlee.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Curry with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Looney passes to Curry. Thompson outside. Looney, a screen on George. Pass to Looney. 5 on the clock. The kick out. Curry fires the 3. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Leonard for three. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Aggressive, working for the high percentage shot. Draymond understands this game.
To the inside. It's stolen by Looney.
Clippers foul. Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen.
When you talk about franchise players, Steph Curry leaps to mind. A guy who can put a team on his back.
A minute 31 left in the first half of this game. Inside, Green. Let's go with a three. Curry, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
No good off the back of the rim. Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Wiggins finds Curry. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back to Looney. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Out to Leonard. 4-3. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
George for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Three-pointer.
Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Curry. 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Wiggins against George. Here's Plumlee. Looney with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
On the attack, Curry. Green for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Clippers, 55.
Hey,
they have not done a good job defending the 3. They got to be more active and disciplined along the perimeter.
Yeah, at least try to take away the 3.
and move. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Chris Paul out there with Moody. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Payton in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
He's 6'8", 230 pounds. Nicholas Batum is able to power through contact for the and-one opportunity.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Second, the Warriors.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Here's a three from Paul. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's Powell on the wing. Batum sets a screen. Pass to Highland. 6 to shoot. Back to Batum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Saric finds Paul. Saric a screen. Paul passes to Saric. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
At the line for 2.
Throw good. Saric. And both free throws good for Saric.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Highland with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Batum. Zubac with a screen on Saric. Here's Batum. Now here's Zubac. In transition, here they come. Oh, a dunk and a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
At the line for the Warriors, Moses.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Highland against Paul. Down low. Here's Batum. The Warriors pull it in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you.
That's what stokes Zubac. Every possession he saves, he gets more fired up.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Paul with it. Guarded by Batum. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Highland, the pass to Batum. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Back to Kuminga. There's the 3. Now pulls it in.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Batum gets the bucket.
That kind of defense isn't going to stop Nicholas Batum. He pushes through the contact.
Here's Moody. Powell covers. Saric, a screen on Powell. Moody passes to Saric. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Martin takes it in. Misses from short range. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Payton passes to Saric. And here's Paul. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. He shoots it. And the Warriors miss again.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Payton against Martin to the inside. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 9 points now in the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Stephen Curry, third.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Green. The kick out to Wiggins. Curry against Highland from deep. And the Warriors miss again. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Thompson, back to Curry. Thompson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
Andrew Wiggins.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now here's George.
Did you see that?
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And we're coming right back after this break to get the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Mason Plumlee out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Pass to Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Thompson passes to Curry. Looney, a screen on George. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers grab the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open ball.
And the jam by George.
Incredibly smooth, highly skilled. Paul George creating for himself.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Green, a screen. Wiggins passes to Green. Got a piece of it. Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. It's stolen by Looney. Pass to Wiggins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Curry. And here's Leonard. Launches a 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The kick out to Wiggins. And the The Warriors miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Leonard passes to man. Misses in close. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. Pass to Looney. Curry with it. Looney, a screen on George. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Man, the pass to George. Back to man. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Timeout called, the Warriors. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. No coverage that time. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just another reason why we have to love Stephen Curry. His ability to provide baskets in key situations.
There's a screen to the paint. Stolen by Thompson. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wiggins. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Having Leonard dictate the offense is a winning formula. He can score from anywhere on the court.
Looney, a screen on George. Thompson passes to Looney. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. To the paint. Here's man. Kicks it to George. Plumlee a screen. Inside. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
Thompson passes to Looney. Westbrook against Curry. Curry takes it in. Pass to Green. Wiggins from long range. Here's Looney. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Westbrook with it. Now Thompson defending. The putback. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Green surprising us with his speed and exploiting the weak defense on that drive. His versatility is really tough to match up against.
Back to man. Thompson with some nice D. Green for 3. Can't connect. So the Clippers win it. Just a gutsy Allie. Thank you as always. That concludes the first game.
For coming out for tonight's game.